Alrighty, guys. I know it is a tad late for what we usually do, but I have been busy. Life, as you know it, is never consistent for me. But today, I was sitting and thinking, we've done a lot of ghost games, you know, we've done a lot of demos, we've done a lot of like the longer games. So I figured there was a shorter game for Ghostwire Tokyo. I've been debating playing it on the channel and was not super sure, but we'll see how the prelude goes and go from there. I think it will be nice. I just haven't googled how long it is, and I really don't need another long game to add to the collection, you know? Let's see. Photosensitivity warning. A small percentage of people may experience seizures when exposed to certain lights, patterns, or images, even with no history of epilepsy or seizures. Oh my gosh, it's loud. Is it loud for y'all? Oh my gosh, it's John Wick. Mysterious things are happening all around. Oh, god dang it. Oh, this seems interesting. So this is the prelude to the Ghostwire Tokyo? Is that better? Worse? Test. Let's see. Let me go turn it down in the menu. You know how it goes. New games are always loud as heck. Let's adjust just the background volume. How about that? That top is amazing, by the way. Thanks. It's a 3XL button up from Walmart. I seen it and I was like, ooh, I can change this into a dress. And then I was like, nah, I'm just gonna wear it as an oversized t-shirt. It's fine. But yeah. So welcome in. This is Ghostwire Tokyo, the prelude, the corrupted case file. How are you doing tonight, guys? Hopefully well. Oh, question mark. Renko. God damn it, Renko. He kind of looks like Constantine. Am I wrong? Erica. Renko? Ooh. I like this purpley look too. I like that. No one wants to talk about it, but it's all that's on anyone's minds these days. Mysterious things are happening all around Shibuya? It is a chill night tonight. How are you? I'm so glad to hear it is a chill night for you. And my day's been pretty okay. I've been a little under the weather, so I've been resting in fluids and all that jazz. So my scheduling for streaming is all messed up. Sightings, attacks, disappearances, beer. How's a kid supposed to be a kid at a time like this? But honestly, Ryota? Never was words. Ryota never really was like most kids. He's not usually glued to his phone all day. Oh. Let's see. The bathroom vanishing. What's this one? The photos look nice. Unable to shake the idea that monsters are all around him, Rhoda navigates on his phone to a document called the, I'm not going to butcher this word, vanishing. The language is complicated, but he works to understand it. It says, I got a tip on a missing woman from this place. When you've been a detective as long as I have, you tend to build up a big network of contacts. The story my contact told me was that they saw the woman one day when the fog rolled in. It blanketed the area and then poof, she was gone. Times like these make me wish a certain somebody was around. Come to think of it, the fog and these disappearances set the scene for when I first met the rest of my crew. Everybody kept talking about folks just up and disappearing, and I thought it was a load of horse shit. It wasn't until I met them and until my encounter that I believed. Dun dun dun. Ever since then, I've been haunted by what I could have once called hallucinations. Turns out, being able to see spirits and monsters isn't fantasy movie nonsense after all. Guess I should be thankful, because otherwise I wouldn't have seen through that monster taking the form of the woman. She made a bunch of red orbs appear that chased me around, but I knew so long as I didn't let myself get surrounded, I'd be okay. She was a nightmare to look at, so I put her out of the misery. Dang, she was ugly, so I killed her. When I searched the scene, I spotted a woman's handbag, found the missing lady ID cards in there, and then I came across some clothes that looked like they would have been hers. They were in a little pile, but the way they had fallen made it clear her body had just vanished. No mistaking whose handiwork it was, either. I'd finally managed to get my hands on a solid enough lead to work with. KK. KK! Do we need to read all of these? I guess so, huh? Let's do the bathroom vanishing. Could monsters really live among us? These case files say that yes, they absolutely can, and do, according to this one. A lady called me about a missing person who vanished from the bathroom of her apartment. Usually I'd brush it off as another runaway, but after seeing the crows circling above her apartment, that's a bad omen, bad luck, bad juju. Usually it means like death is close. I had a feeling there'd be more to this. The black stains on the front door verified my hunch. It turns out that I'm the only one that can see these black stains. The lady who lived there and showed me in made no sign of noticing it. She showed me the bathtub and gave me a play-by-play of what happened. Her boyfriend was taking a bath longer than usual, and so she went to the bathroom to check in on him. When she opened the door, her boyfriend was gone, and for a short instant, there was a reflection of an old shrine on the surface of the bathwater. Ba ba ba. Let's snooze the ads. Snooze them. I rubbed my finger on the rim of the bathtub, and there was a transparent, sticky, slime-like substance on it. A reflection of a shrine shone on the water's surface. I'll need to talk further with my team about this incident to see if these things ring any bells. I purged the black stain on the front door and then left the scene. Poor lady. What will she do now? What can any of us do? KK. He is Rota. I take it. Yeah, Rota's concerns bring him to the mysterious case file post online. It's titled The Kiri Gauka Vanishing. Oh god, please forgive me if I butchered it. He reads it to himself the best he can. Having tracked another report of dark fog to the area, I arrived to find it had passed, leaving dreary rain hanging over the neighborhood. At the scene, all we found were clothes of a mother and a son, left behind like two molted cicada shells. It's hard to even imagine a parent and her child just gone. This reminds me a lot of the Steins Gate visual novel. Yeah, so this is like a lead-in to the full game, I guess. It's like a little teaser. My heart sank knowing that I had failed to protect them. You can't save everyone. That's unrealistic. Also, side note, are you guys super excited for the new Spider-Man game? It just dropped today, yeah? It was the worst feeling I'd ever felt. As if on cue, the rain started pouring down. Heavier and heavier it fell with each passing minute. But I couldn't be bothered to take out my umbrella. That's when the obvious culprits returned to the scene of the crime. A group of monsters. They had umbrellas of their own, as if rain followed them wherever they go. I was furious. I brought hell down onto them at that very moment. They tried to protect themselves with the umbrellas, but I just kept pounding on them until they were battered and broken. I was so exhausted I could have fallen over at any moment, but my utter wrath kept me going. As I picked up to leave, I still refused to open my own umbrella. I just walked away, rain pouring and soaking me to the bone. Seems really cool. Might be a min before I get to play it, though. Yeah, KK. I just read that one. You're gonna make me read it again? Can I do anything else on the phone? Boof. Alright. Found something, or rather someone called KK has been looking into monsters in this part of town. A believer just like Rota. Social media would never lie, and that means KK is an expert. Maybe the expert in all things paranormal. Oh gosh, social media would never lie. People never lie. There's only one thing left to do. Having pored over every story, post, and grainy photo about local monsters he could find, Rota prepares to take action. I'm gonna ask this KK guy to help. Just gotta figure out where he lives first. Oh, you could just Google him? Ghostwire. Contact. Who would do that? Go on the internet and lie? Literally everybody. Dear Mr. Investigator Person, my name is Rota. I am a child that sees ghosts. Cool. Is this KK? Dear Mr. Investigator Person, hello, how are you? I'm not good and I need your help. Monsters got my best friend, Sosuke? Except you, right? No, everyone lies. That is a very important rule to learn. Sorry if it sounds a little morbid, but everyone lies. Either for good intentions, bad intentions, etc. Rinko sits up in her chair. She's zeroed in on one of the dozen monitors from across the makeshift command center stuffed into this cramped Tokyo apartment. Whoa, this setup would be so cool. It happened near the manhole. Please help me get him back. Data files. data flies across the screen, seemingly too much. Charts and graphs, maps and mathematical equations, even social media feeds and open case files. Somehow, through all of the screens and all of that clutter, Rota's message catches Rinko's eye. Sounds desperate, but it could just be some bored kid trolling us. The kind of setup to play Skyrim on. Yeah, old school style. Hey, don't steal that. Yeah, just bread. I just want bread, please. Calm and confident, Rinko insists on balancing compassion with skepticism in her analytical approach. That'd be so cool, but imagine the energy consumption. Her energy electric bill for this must be ridiculous. I see she's not using the lights either. On the other hand, that manhole is within the vicinity of several recent incidents. Maybe he is involved. She knows what she thinks, but she also knows no one can protect Tokyo all by themselves. Trusting your teammates is the only way to keep everyone safe. Thank you for the hydrate. What do you make of it, Ed? Gotta mute my mic. Sorry, guys. Ah, yes. What do you make of it, Ed? Who does he remind me of? Besides like a generic office guy. I like their eyes though. Ed squints and takes a single deep breath as he turns to the screen. He has something to say but holds it back. Technology is easy, people are hard. Instead of speaking up, he placed a small recorder on his desk. He presses play, and as the audio begins to roll, Ed turns and walks away. Did he record himself talking? I've heard intriguing stories about so-called manhole girls in Japan. Vengeful ghosts of bullied students said to trick other children into following them into the sewers. What a cute little recorder, though. Look at the little flowers. From where they never return. So, he'd rather, instead of speaking directly to people, just record? How do you know that he'd have this conversation, though? If any information turns up about such anomalies, I'd be keen to investigate, though I speak purely out of personal interest. It might not be enough to make the rest of my team pursue it without further evidence. Oh, it was like a previous thing. Okay, safe to say, since you somehow found the time to record something this specific about a single urban legend, that you want to look into it. Ed is already engrossed in other work. He doesn't respond. He certainly doesn't notice when Rinko rolls her eyes. He rarely does. Ha! Nerd! Just kidding. Probably best we have no idea how you spend your free time, huh, Ed? Eric has been sitting next to Rinko this entire time, listening and waiting for the right time to chime in. That time is... Want me to check it out? I don't think so, Erica. Could be dangerous. What if something happens to you? Seriously? You still don't trust me to go out by myself for 5 minutes in the middle of the day? At just 16-year-old, Rinko might be right not to trust Erica on some things dangerous. But Rinko knows that Erica has shown a maturity beyond her years. She gives Erica an almost sisterly look of skepticism. You know it's not that. Rinko quickly turns back to her monitors and away from Erica. But for all of her maturity, Erica can't quite keep from pouting. Stop making that face. Besides, we've got our own very private detective in the vicinity already. I'll have him take a look. Is it KK? Ooh! Little ramen booth? The stall is brimming as a wide array of customers eat in relative silence. Look at the dog! The only sound they make is the slurping of their noodles. The silence breaks when a phone begins to vibrate upon the countertop. Boop! Constantine! The owner ignores it, choosing to focus on his meal instead. The phone doesn't care about his hunger and continues to vibrate. The phone wins. The peace and solitude have shattered. This is no way to enjoy noodles. God damn it. The silent diner finally glances at the screen. He begins to mutter to himself. Another case? These people have me working harder than my enemies ever did. Da da da! Can't even get 5 minutes to enjoy a nice quiet lunch. Click! We could just reject it. Let me guess, I'll be risking my life and limb. That why you let it ring for so long? Too scared to pick it up? Ha! You know the exact day I stopped being scared of anything. Trauma bonding! The day you stopped being a loner and hooked up with us so we could have your back? Sure, that works. Besides, I'm not fool enough to pretend this team isn't half okay. Ah, if you need backup, you know I'll be there. No questions asked. I actually already volunteered, but right now there's nothing dangerous to be worried about. It's a simple check-in on a report of some suspicious activity that might be connected to these phenomena we've been looking into. It's always the simple cases that go south fast. The fastest. You know what? You're right. Maybe Erica should run point on this one. Sure, she's just a kid, but you're busy, so... Whoa, hold up. Let's not sacrifice the rookie to make me look bad. I'm already out. Send me the info and I'll get on it. First, though, I need to talk to one of you about something. Well, she seems to be the head of it. Or like the deciding factor of it. Hey, Rinko. Let me guess. Pissed I interrupted your precious solitary soba time, guy? Irked. Not pissed. I was almost done. God forbid the report of a vengeful spirit abducting children interrupt the same bowl of noodles you've had 1,000 times. Not much left in this world I love. When I think of something else, I'll tell you. God, he's so moody. You won't have the chance to add to that list if we don't figure this out. We both know how powerful the forces we're dealing with really are. We have to keep pulling these threads until we've unraveled solitary soba time. Sounds great. Yeah, especially like in a little booth like this. We have to keep pulling these threads until we've unraveled the whole damn thing. No thread is too small. Tell him. Guess I can't argue with that. I know I can rely on you. It might be the only thing I know for certain. Now go prove how smart I am, dumbass. It's the job I was born to do. So moody, much wow. I wonder if the main game has a lot of reading, or is this just the prelude? Rhoda doesn't notice the people passing him on the street. They don't notice him either. He is young, but he is very much alone. Aww, his only friend got abducted by a monster, or eaten by a monster. His focus is centered on the small bit of paper in his hands. After a couple folds, the paper finds a familiar configuration. A spirit! With heads, arms, and a body, it takes a shape. A palm-sized person stands in his hand. As Rhoda inspects his creation, someone who has been observing him from afar steps out of the shadows. What have you got there? Rhoda looks up. He's nervous, but clutches the paper doll in his hands to stay brave. Aww, he's so cute! He's not running or hiding despite the gruff stranger's here. Yeah, he looks terrifying. No need to be afraid. I'm not here to do anything bad to you or your little friend. Gotta admit, I've been known to carry the odd paper doll with me on investigations. Strange habit, I know. But you get the benefits of a partner without the annoying small talk. Rhoda's shoulders ease. He lets his guard down as he listens to the detective and re-examines the folded paper. The detective surprises himself with his playful tone. He's rusty, but he somehow still feels comfortable talking to the scared kid. Yeah, mosquito, get out of here! Sometimes paper dolls are used for magical purposes. You a sorcerer by chance? Now's the time to tell me. You think this is playful? This sentence is very standoffish. So you really are him, huh? Gonna have to be more specific, kid. You're KK, the ghost hunter from the files. You must be. I just thought you'd be taller. They say you solve strange mysteries, right? KK, maybe. The detective looks closely at Rhoda's phone. He sees a social media post featuring photos of various case files he has worked on collected in one place. Look, I only use those initials because writing out my name is a pain, and I've got too much pain already. Oh, jeez. My knees, my back, the demons. Not your problem, right? Anyhow, that's me, KK, but I'm not a ghost hunter. I'm a detective. Yeah, don't demean me, child. KK's demeanor hardens a bit, dropping the playfulness. You wanted an investigator, kid? Well, you got me. I'm so glad you're gonna look into the disappearance at the manholes. Mosquito, please! Not a paid actor. Here's the thing. I already did. Made some calls on my way here. There's no record of any recent disappearances. Still got a few friends on the force, so I can dig up dirt quick. Of course he does. KK shoots Rhoda a serious look. Not trying to pull a fast one on me, are you, kid? Get out of here. It's true, honest. My buddy... Goddamn mosquito. Ah! My buddy's Sosuke? Oh god. Disappeared. He hasn't come home since yesterday. Last place I saw him was right back here. Rhoda motions to the alleyway behind him. He went down that way. I tried to follow, but I couldn't find him. He was completely gone. If Rhoda's bluffing, he's an incredible liar. A sadness comes over him when he looks back towards the alley. Aw, don't cry. This guy is just traumatized. He's just a bitter adult. KK looks back and forth from the kid, then to the alleyway behind him. All alleys are dark, but this one looks like it's never seen daylight. That mosquito is out for blood, even worse than the You're not kidding! It's just zooming around. I can't even hear it. I just see it every once in a while. See any fog when that happened, the moment he disappeared? Now that you mention it, there has been something spooky around, like a kind of fog or darkness, but it came and then it went. All right. KK mutters something to himself as he eyeballs the alleyway behind Rhoda. Nothing looks immediately out of place. With so much going down in this city, some kid getting lost doesn't exactly seem like front page news. Nothing. Call the kid's bluff. Press for more info. What if he is the monster? They did say the monster took the form of kids, luring other people into the... I need more to go on, kid. Why are you so convinced he was taken? Didn't happen to anyone else around here. But it did happen to my best friend. So Skay has been missing for 2 full days. I thought you just said he was missing for yesterday. Everyone's been looking, but no one can find him. What about his parents? Haven't they filed a police report? I'm the only one who really cares about Sosuke. I know he needs me. And no one else is even looking for him anymore. Just me. 2 days and they gave up on him? Dang. He's lucky to have you. It's like when you saw crows circling above the building in one of the cases you investigated. You knew there was more to it than everyone else. Well, Mr. KK, I know there's more to Sasuke's disappearance. I just need your help. Really did your homework, huh? I'm impressed. You're more dedicated than most adults I know. You remind me of my friend Erica. She lost someone too, and she'll never stop fighting for them either. KK takes another glance at the alley. The kid is a bit sus. Yeah, it seems like his story is changing a little bit. Because he said one day, like yesterday, and then he said 2 days ago. But people were looking for him but gave up less than like a day? A day and a half? They're like, eh. Alright, show me exactly where the Sosuke pal of yours disappeared. Rhoda perks up. I'm gonna eat you in the sewers! So you're gonna look into it? I'm here, ain't I? Let me check in with my team, see if they figured anything out. Could save us some time. KK reaches for a phone. What's up? We're all here. I just need a quick word with one of you to follow up on what the kid has told me. Oh, I could talk to myself. I like that. Let's try... I don't know. I still feel like she's lead. You find anything else? I know you've been searching all over on your fancy computer. It is a hella fancy computer. Don't judge her. Some worrying details have started to emerge. The type of details that mean he is for sure involved. Social media is starting to fill up with posts about the appearance of a mysterious dark fog. It's been popping up in neighborhoods with similar data sets to the one Rhoda called from. School absences are also on the rise. I can't confirm if those represent actual disappearances or to spook kids trading scary stories. But it's clear, fear and paranoia are taking hold. Sounds about right. Yeah, figured out that much. Oh, really? You carry a fear and paranoia detector now. Did Ed develop that when I wasn't paying attention? Don't drag Ed. He's antisocial. Years on the force are what gave me my fear detector. You can't beat experience. But I do appreciate your input, even if I already knew it all. Rhoda, it's time to find Sasuke. Sasuke. Don't eat me, I swear to Jesus. Nothing looks out of place, but things are rarely what they seem. KK slowly but deliberately reaches his hand out. He's not holding on to anything, but you would think that he is by the way he's moving, like he's got something invisible dangling from his fingertips. Ah, he's testing him. Rhoda has no clue what he's trying to do, but he watches closely. However, what happens next can only be seen by KK's eyes. As KK opens his fingers, a sparkling orb of energy drops from his hand down onto the ground. It ripples like water in a still pond, energy flowing outwards into the world. Boop! Whoa! That manhole right there. Do you see it? How do I make you see it? Oh. Oh, he can like... That looks like suspiciously like him. Suspiciously. A strange trail floats into view as though a spirit has passed through this place. Psychic energy. The trail leads further on, deeper into the alley and out of view. Guess he went that way. Puzzled, Rhoda follows KK's eyeline down the alley, but sees nothing out of the ordinary. What happened? I don't see anything. Trust me, kid. It's good you can't see it. This is a power you don't want. I thought he could see spirits, and you're too young for it. To take a risk like that and change your life forever? The world's a scary place. It keeps getting worse. We're gonna find your friend and get you back to your life. Yeah! Reassure the kid, KK. I like it. Picasso. We're gonna find Sasuke and bring him back. Sosuke. KK and Rinko are in big trouble this time, running like rats desperately to stay alive, with only a dingy old sofa between them and... monsters. We better find another exit. Rinko turns to KK and sees him holding his head. He appears to be in great pain. Damn, it's happening again. Your body's reacting to the ether. Ether. Oh my gosh, as KK looks at the room, his vision begins to break in half. He tries to focus, but rather than reform, everything continues to split apart even further. I need my 3D glasses. Another hallucination. The world is breaking in two. That'd be crystallizing ether, another form of matter. Sounds like your body has entered the final stages of affinity. Affinity? From thin air, like phantoms, these horrific visitors appear, surrounding KK and Rinko. Damn, we're surrounded. Please don't tell me I have to, like, actually fight things, huh? Nope. What just happened? Mr. KK? Are you... Can you see into the future? Are you okay? Huh? Sorry, kid. My mind can be a little hard to control. You just kind of stood there for a little while. Sometimes my memories take me places. Memories? Hate to leave you alone again, but you need to wait here while I look for your pal. Sit tight. I won't be long. Constantine! Da-da-da-da-da. A report on Rinko's computer setup flashes on screen. Ed's monitoring software has a hold of something big. The results are clear. Spiritual residue, and is exactly at KK's location. I'm telling you, it's the child. What is it now? We just received an alert. There's a massive surge of spiritual energy at your location. Hold off on pursuing until we're able to send support. Can't wait forever for you guys. We might have a missing child on our hands. We got plenty of evidence. I know what I'm getting myself into. Remember, fog reports are increasing. There's fear in the streets. It's time to act. Da, da, da. Of course I know these things. I'm the one who told you. I also know how dangerous it's getting out there. This time could be worse than the last. What if he shows up? Wish he would. Excited to see that mask snap in two when I put my fist through it. Yeah, bully him. It's not fair to ask us for help when you think you need us. Then use your own words against us when you're too impatient to act as a team. We're in this together. KK decides to address one team member, oh my gosh, specifically to make his case. She is the only one talking to us. Fair. What about anything that happened to us is fair? This job that no one asked us to do, but we all know we can't escape? You're damned right it happened to us, not just you. Yeah, put him in his place. I had to throw myself into the fire, even though I knew I'd get burned. Hurt like hell, but it saved both our lives. Couldn't forget that day if I wanted to. Oh, maybe it was a memory. There's no way of knowing what would have happened if you didn't. Just because you got hurt doesn't mean that was the only option. I wanna go home. That's fair. What time is it? Oh shit, it's already almost 6:30. Dang. You're right that I didn't agree with you then, and I don't agree with you now either. But I also know that you're just doing what you feel you must. I hate that I admire you for that sometimes. This team means everything to me, Rinko. It's all I've got, and I'm going to protect it. Trust me. Famous last words, Constantine. I'm trying. Maybe make it easier next time. I'll talk to you later. I'm in the middle of investigating. He never was any good at following people's directions. That attitude of his is precisely what saved our hides on countless occasions. Ed, relax. You don't think I realized that? Erica smiles, thinking about KK's attitude. It doesn't bother her. Well, she's a child, so... Ah! Slender Man! Damn, they're everywhere. Keke's eyes dart between the two horrific figures and to some incredibly strange glowing crystals that hover nearby. As he tries to speak, Keke wheezes painfully. Rinko, what would happen if someone tried to touch one of those ether crystals? Your guess is as good as mine. Might give you the power to fight back. Might just make you even more miserable. Who can say? What about him? Did it grant him strength? What weird little enemy? Rinko nods silently. After getting his answer, Keke, without hesitation, stretches his hand out towards the crystals. Wait, stop! Stopping's not an option. Not for any... What an edgelord. You don't know what will happen. It could kill you. And those things won't. We're dead if we don't try something. We aren't out of options yet. You've thrown away everything to fight these monsters. Same as me. There's not a goddamn thing left to lose at this point. Well, your life. You could lose your life. Before Rinko could say anything else, Keke reaches all the way out. Why does he keep having finger guns? Is that how he reaches? Gimme it. Gimme the crystals. Oh my. Is that Sasuke or Sosuke? Keke follows the trail of psychic energy deeper into the dark Shibuya alley, away from the glow of familiar streetlights and vending machines. His venture into the unseen brings him to a manhole cover where the spirit residue flashes with an eerie intensity. The spot is clearly the origin point for whatever spirit is at the center of this mystery. Did they take you this way, Sosuke? Keke looks around again and, finding nothing, focuses attention on this haunted manhole. Haunted manhole! The spectral vision shows Keke a lot more than he thought. It might, revealing a glowing specter hovering in the dark and dreary place. Than he thought it might, Jesus. The spirit of a man in his 30s. 30s? I thought they were supposed to be kids. Jibakure? According to Japanese lore, this type of spirit is trapped in a physical location. Okay, Spectre, what's keeping you tied down there? Boo! The Spectre seems unable to answer him. Instead, he mutters, as if distracted or perhaps completely delirious. Either or. Maybe both. Spectres aren't especially concerned with politeness or clarity. Neither of us is going anywhere until I get some answers. I need to know what you are doing here, specifically at this manhole cover. Why haunt this place? I thought it was a kid. Just a kid playing around, just having fun alone. I wanted to make sure he was safe. So, just being neighborly, eh? Eh? Yes. No! Not making friend. Protecting. But he wasn't. It wasn't. It was a demon! It wasn't a kid though, was it? There was something else. Something lurking in these shadows. Did I die? I think I died. But this isn't what I expected. What was it? Monster? A monster. The Spectre points downwards. Underneath, huh? Keke stares at the manhole as though if he just looks hard enough, he'll suddenly see what lurks in the darkness beneath its cover. He doesn't have to see the Spectre nod to know he's right. It went that way. Before he can pull up the manhole cover and see for himself, a long shadow creeps in from the edge of the alley. I'm telling you, he is a demon! Did you find anything? Snooping around is detective business. You don't belong back here. I thought I heard you talking to someone. Who is this youngster? Okay, leave the child alone. This is how you died. Only I can hear you, so don't bother. Only you can hear me? Well, sure, nobody else is even here. This is turning into a damn clown show. Kid, I need to stay here while I go down. It's not safe for you there. Not safe. Not safe. Monster. But how do you know I'll be safe up here? Yeah, with this creepy ghost that drugged the other kid down in the sewer. My team's one call away. They'll get here quick if you're in danger. What? Funny you should mention that. Oh, I was trying to answer the phone. Dang it. I could actually use some help. I believe they call it client services. Who are you calling, mister? Are they nice like you or nicer? Well, client services sounds more like babysitting to me. If only you would just wait for us to get there. We play the hand we're dealt, and juggling work and childcare has never been my strong suit. I need a little support. Rinko sighs, a long tired sigh of a frustrated person who knows that in the end, of course, they'll help. She'll always help him just as he will always help her. Aw, so nice. And I have the perfect candidate in mind. Is it her? Erica. She's the only kid I actually know and like anymore. Hey, KK, you need my help? I can be there ASAP. I do need your help, but it can't wait. My new friend Rota, the one who called us for help. Is he a little afraid of you? What? No. Why would you think that? I mean, yeah, maybe a little bit. But no, that's not it. Although it'd be better if he did fear me, then I could do my work. Oh, you aren't really that scary. I think I get it. Let me talk to him. KK hands his phone to Rota and motions for him to accept this call. Jesus Christ. Yes? Is this Mr. Rota? Yes. I'm so excited I get to speak with you. I've heard that you are quite the investigator. I need help from someone like you. What could I do to help you? Well, our friend who is there with you, he actually has 2 missions. Since he is looking for your friend, maybe you could swap and look for my friend. If we share the responsibility, I'm sure that we can achieve success together as a team. I suppose I could try to help you since he's helping me. Okay, but first, can you keep a secret? It's very important and related to this mission. Yeah, I'm the best at secrets. I won't tell you how I know that, but it is true. My friend is a cat. I put a tracker on her collar that says she is nearby you in the alley by your house. I miss her dearly. I'm a little embarrassed to admit it, but some of my best friends are animals. Ah, she's a little cat lady. Your secret's safe with me. What does she look like? She's all black with one white spot and a few white whiskers. Her name is Monette, like the painter, and she really likes to hide. Can you look closely in between and behind all of the vending machines and trash cans? Just to be safe, text me a picture of every dark corner you can find. She is very good at camouflage and easy to miss. I will find your friend. Rhoda! I don't know if this is a trick or if you're going to get kidnapped just like your friend. Rhoda hands the phone back to KK and turns his attention to the nearest trash can. Phone out. He seems to be inspecting each side of it. Lucky for you, your new buddy is an animal lover just like me. I've given him a rescue mission to find a missing cat and send me a photo of it. But what if he succeeds? Tons of strays here. He might actually bump into one. I could always use more cat pics texted to me, and maybe he'll give it a home that it needs. Win-win. Now to get down there and find your pal. So scary. So scary. So this does seem to be a little novelty. Dirty water splashes under KK's feet as he makes his way through the still darkness of Shibuya's sewers. The further he goes, the darker it gets, but not because of any change in light. No, this darkness is unnatural. In fact, it's not darkness at all. It's tangible. Dense fog made of spiritual energy fills the air. Toxic, paranormal waste coats the ground and plugs the drains. Ew! Ew! But the air itself is rejecting him. This corruption flows between worlds and reaches around him, blocking KK's way. Just shoot it with your spirit gun! How long has it been building up right below our feet? Is it like this everywhere? As KK goes deeper, the Kagare only increases? I don't know if I'm butchering that word. Sorry, guys. There's definitely something here. If there's this much corruption swirling around. Nothing I can't handle, though. Alone in the darkness, KK summons his power and... Bloop! What's this? Oh, wait, do I have to do this? Hold and trace the shape to clear the sewer of corruption. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Trace it, trace it. Oh, oh, Jesus. Oh, jeez. Guys, don't judge me. Did I do it? Hell yeah. That was a rough symbol, but you know, cleanse the corruption, returning the sewer to its normal state. That's better, minus the stink. You Hakusho spirit gun. Hell yeah. Well, he walks around like this. This is the only pose he does. With the Kagare now cleared. God. As if they were waiting for a moment of safety, someone appears. Demon child! Sosuke, is that you? The small boy avoids KK's look, turning his back and picking at something on the wet ground. Splish splash, splish splash. Hey, you kid, you okay? Can you hear me? Are you hiding from something? Take a bath, take a bath. Come on, kid, this isn't the time or the place. Answer me. I'm not trying to scare you, but you gotta work with me here. In the vast darkness of the sewer, the sound of KK's phone suddenly rings out. The teeny chime echoing back and forth around the hollow space. The small boy in the raincoat doesn't seem to notice. He must be very preoccupied. I'm close. I found Sosuke, but I'm worried he won't. Muffled sounds. Down so far, the signal to KK's phone is barely holding on. He can only make out a few sounds and struggles to make out what words they might be forming. Muffled sounds. Hello? Is anybody there? Rinko, is that you? Ed? Erica? Who is this? I'm guessing it's Rinko. Rinko, can you hear me? Are you with Rota? Can you ask him? Was Sosuke wearing a yellow raincoat? Sasuke! The scratchy connection makes it almost impossible to understand. Sosuke. It's about Sosuke? Not... Rinko, I can't understand you. Sosuke is not what? Not Sosuke. The call cuts out. The phone goes dead in KK's hand. Damn. Enough screwing around, Sosuke. Just like that, finally, as if called by his mother to come to dinner, the child responds. He stands up and turns to KK with his dead, evil eyes. Evil! You're not Sosuke, you're the monster. KK raises his hand and calls forth an energy that he discovered that day long ago. The day he found his back against the wall, reaching out and touching the ether crystals. Ever heard of an ethereal weaving monster? Energy surges into KK's hand, green light winding and glowing, charging around. It is a spirit gun! The increasingly bright yellow glows, illuminating the tunnel. And in that moment, standing in the center of the tunnel, we can see this monster, this raincoat visitor, just in time for it to press a child's whistle to its mouth and... Toot! Oh my gosh! Hold on, wait, hold on. Let me move the camera. Hold on. Put me, let's see, I'll sit right here. Is that okay? Okay, so look how creepy. At a stranger's fingertip lies KK, now a prisoner. I need my subject to remain calm, or else nothing will get done. Despite being captive, KK flashes the stranger a fierce glare. Yep, don't like that, no! Constantine, you got this, you son of a bitch. Hello, my new friend. I'm keen to see how useful your vessel turns out to be. I just cracked my neck. The stranger takes out something and holds it in his hands. An amulet, though clearly not simply for decoration. It surges with power. He looks from the amulet and back to KK and smiles. Murder! Do the little symbol thing again. Oh, he's growing. As the monstrous little raincoat visitor blows his whistle, he steps back into the shadowy darkness. Running away, huh? But he's not running away at all. In fact, he's only making space. Hey, Slender Man! Oh my gosh, there's so... For two much larger, far more horrifying visitors to show up and challenge KK. I've been waiting to run into you again. Let's go, you bastards. Oh my gosh, a talisman that stops visitors from moving. It will be consumed on use. Damage a single visitor with a when attack. Visitors perish after 2 hits. Summon a shield to protect from one visitor's attack. It's like rock, paper, scissors. Shoot him! One umbrella visitor is injured. An umbrella visitor attacks. Alright, we're just gonna keep attacking. Screw it. If it's consumed, I might want to hold on to it in case we're like in a bad bind. One umbrella visitor is injured. An umbrella visitor attacks. I don't have a health bar though? Oh, you guys can't see the wind tunnel thingy up here, but it's fine. Yeah, shoot his ass. I need my subject to remain calm or else nothing will get done. Game over! No! Okay, maybe we try using the talisman then. Wait, I would like to continue. Thank you. Dang, I didn't have an HP bar or nothing? Yeah, running away, huh? Yep. Let's murder him. Let's stop him from moving. They're frozen in place. And then we're gonna attack. Did you knock? Go knock. Okay, Lily. Shoot him again. A barrier? Hell yeah. F in the chat. The barrier's broken. Alright, that's one. Excellent. We're gonna shoot this one and then we'll block the next attack and then shoot again. Da 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 da. The barrier's broken. Shoot him! You're done. Drink your drink, you're done. Hey! That's kind of cool though. The fight now over, the sewer is oddly calm again. KK sweeps the space looking for any clues that may be left behind. What about that creepy little kid? Why would a pack of monsters manifest our evil here? I like that. Yeah, the little hand thingy. Cool. But then he sees it, affixed to one wall of the tunnel. A wooden tag, something called a kifuda. This must be what summoned the— oh, shit! KK! The string snapped. Yeah. This must be what summoned those things. KK reaches out to take the kifuda down, but as his fingertips approach it— teleported! So I guess in the real game, obviously, we'll be moving around and shooting and stuff. Interesting. KK. Rinko. God damn it. Rinko? Erica? KK feels a big, quick thump through his body. Oh my gosh! When he looks down, he sees somebody else's arm stabbing through his chest. It's horrifying. Black smoke rushes out of his body. Possession! Looking back up, KK sees a man wearing a Hanya mask. You're... dun dun dun. Why does he keep... Why does he get the... As KK comes to, he realizes that he is in the tunnel once again. No, still. He looks at his chest. It's totally fine. No gaping hole, not even a scratch. Sweating, breathing heavy, his mind races. It was a horrible dream. Maybe a vision? He grips the kifuda in his hand. I won't let him get away with this. So hard that it smashes into pieces. Grrr! Yeah! At that moment, KK realizes he's not actually alone. Distracted by his fury, he had missed the approach of someone new. Who's there? Surprised, he spins to face this entity, but before he can raise his other hand... Ah! That's the best manly scream I could produce. KK emerges from the tunnel to find Rhoda waiting with the rest of his team. You fool! You ran into a wall of... Kagera? Kageri? Well, I don't know how to fucking pronounce it, and your instincts is to walk deeper into it when you know we're on the way to help. Listen, No, you listen. I'm not done yelling at your stupid ass for making me worry about you. Okay, but all of our instruments at HQ started going wild. We broke basically every traffic law in Tokyo twice to get here as quick as possible. Tell him! And then we find an open sewer entrance. Little Rhoda peering down into this dirty tunnel, clearly considering climbing down there despite our best efforts to cover for you and keep him busy. Sure, except... So we take a look for ourselves. It's corruption in all directions, the whole place absolutely soaking in spirit residue. It's like they're amassing an army beneath our feet, and you go sniffing around alone? It's not... Maybe let her finish. Worst of all, you arrive stinking but unscathed, having been gone just long enough to have me convinced that you are really hurt down there. That I would never see you alive again. Tell him! The problem with disappearing into a dangerous sewer all alone is that the longer you're gone after Rinko has asked you to be cautious, the more time she has to consider the things she'll shout at you when you return. Okay, thanks, nerd! The things we've been through together, when you're in danger, it's as if I can feel it, deep down, but there's nothing I can do. What if you died? The thought of being haunted by you, of all people, I almost climbed down there to kill you myself. Tell him! I'm sorry, should have waited. Don't you dare be nice to me right now. I need to calm down. I value your friendship and support. I didn't hear that. Yeah! Safely above ground, reunited with his team, KK turns his attention to the original source of all this drama, his young client, Rota. You were never going to tell me, were you? Sosuke isn't your best friend, he's your dog. That's technically a best friend! He's my dog and my best friend. That's why no one wanted to look for him after a day. KK steps back nervously as Sosuke tries to jump into his lap, tail wagging. Oh, calm down. He just wants to be pet. Jeez. Who'd have thought that such a tough-as-nails former detective would have such a strong phobia around dogs? Don't have to broadcast it, all right? Don't be scared. Sosuke loves everyone. Maybe you could draw the line at loving monsters and following them into the sewer. Rhoda hugs his dog and gets a face full of licks in response. KK relaxes slightly, seeing how harmless this little dog is, but still keeps him distance. Oh, he's terrified of dogs. Thank you so much for bringing him home safely, Mr. KK. Mr. KK? What an adorable alias. When exactly did you start going by this new short nickname, KK? I suppose it has a fun ring to it. Not quite so formal as your full name, K. Before we get too sidetracked, as the lead investigator on this one, you've got some paperwork to do, KK. Not sure what's worse, fighting monsters or filling out all these damned forms. It's obvious that you prefer the fighting to paperwork. KK scribbles out a few quick lines. Only Ed can read them. Hey kid, this is for you. Oh, is it a prize for helping you find that ghost? Well, almost. It's the bill. Rhoda's face sinks as he's left holding the check. Ma ha ha ha! Lucky for you, today's work is pro bono. That means free. Consider this your receipt. I'm feeling generous right now. Rhoda looks closely at the paper in his hand. It says, The Case of the Cursed Manhole. Extermination complete, KK. Leaning in over his shoulder, Rinko lets out an uncharacteristically loud burst of laughter. Oh, now I get it. You didn't choose the nickname KK. Sloppy paperwork chose it for you. There's a lot in this life we don't get to choose. Call me what you like. Not like I've got any use for a real name these days. And definitely not one of my old nicknames. It doesn't matter what anyone calls me so long as I find that bastard. Gosh, he's so edgy. KK's gaze looks fierce, as though he's recalling a bitter past. He's like pointing finger guns at the damn you dog. Reflecting in his eyes is Rota, who looks pleased to have received KK's autograph. KK's expression softens up in response. That said, I guess KK's not so bad. Cute! And that was the prelude. Interesting. I'll have to look into more how long Ghostwire Tokyo is. I do have it downloaded. I'm not confident how long it is. I still have a couple games I need to work on that are considered long-ish. I still need to finish the Somnium Files, which I need to keep touching on. I also need to finish frickin' Ghost Vigil, which might be a while if those damn flower petals don't work with me. But yeah, this is an interesting concept to introduce a game. I really, really like that. It's a lot of reading, but you know, it wasn't too atrocious. Could always be worse. And actually, I wonder how long it took them to make this. Probably a lot. It looked really good. I like the art style. I don't think the main game has that art style, though. Oh, I don't know if any of this is going to be copyrighted either. Looking forward to the full version. Yeah! Maybe... like I said, I'm going to look into how long I have left on those games and how long this game would be and add it to the collection. Hopefully not the collection of games I've never finished. I still have Prey as well that I need to restart. But we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Sean Ratcliffe. Nice. Dang, they have a base in Australia too. And Germany? Wow. France. So this is like a big dev team. Russia, Benelux, Asia KK. Hong Kong, special thanks. Cool. Dang, there's a lot of people that had hands in this. I wonder why they chose not to do voice lines. Doesn't the regular voice line have, regular game have voice lines? Alrighty. But that was Ghostwire Tokyo, the prelude. That was such a cute little game. But that is all I have for this evening. Thank you guys so much for joining me this evening. I appreciate every single one of you, new and old faces that hopped in the chat to hang out with me. Or just lurked. I couldn't do it without you guys. I will catch you guys later. We're going to run a little bit of a raid at the end. But if you guys don't mind sticking around and supporting other small streamers, other than that, I will catch you guys tomorrow. Bye!